Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and I'd like to talk to you today about something that's going to save you time, it's going to save you money, and you're all going to leave here with some free gifts. I'd like to first introduce myself as, if those of you who don't know me, I'm a product junkie. I would buy usually just about anything that they would sell at CVS as far as hair products, skincare products, laundry detergent, things like that. And what I'd like to talk to you today is about thinking about those products before you purchase them. And in thinking about those products, I'd like you to do a little research and think about the cruelty-free status of those brands before you purchase them. And that right there is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money in the products that you buy. I know that I've been tempted in the past to, through advertising or just through the way that they display things in the stores, to purchase products that I either didn't really use and I definitely didn't really need, just simply because they were an impulse buy. And if I had stopped to think about the cruelty-free status of some of these products, and once I had started looking into cruelty-free and what that meant, and I started looking into my medicine cabinet and what I had around the house that was not labeled cruelty-free and exactly what that meant, I was shocked to find how many products in my house that I would not have purchased had I had checked for the labeling first. And it made me think about my purchases a little bit more. One of them is the Revlon Photo Ready. It was an impulse buy. I just bought it. It was $16, which isn't a lot of money, but it is kind of a lot of money for something to be wasted, and it a little bit adds up along the way in a lot of different places. So if I had thought about the cruelty-free status of Revlon and this company and this product before purchasing, I would not have purchased it. And that goes along with many of the things that I had in my house. Oil of Olay, they are not a cruelty-free, as of today's date, a cruelty-free company. I use a lot of Oil of Olay products. This one, Regenerist, promises cellular regeneration. Don't really know if it's made a difference in regenerating cells or anything, but I've used the whole jar within 6 months, and this was kind of pricey. This was about $30, and if I had thought about the cruelty-free status of this company and Oil of Olay, then I most likely would not have purchased this product, and I would have saved my money, and I would probably be the better for it and have the money in my pocket. So when we talk about cosmetic companies, like, and I don't mean to single any particular like companies out, but it gives you an out. If someone's talking to you about selling you a cosmetic or selling you something that you need around the house, you can always come back with them and say, well, can you please tell me about their cruelty-free status? It's something you can think about before you purchase. And cosmetic companies, some like Mary Kay, Revlon, and still some L'Oreal, promise glowing, healthier skin and image-enhancing products that support a desirable lifestyle. Unfortunately, these companies are not listed as cruelty-free. And one of the places that you can go online to look for a list of cruelty-free companies is www.leapingbunny.org, and that gives you a list of products, so you don't have to say you want a product and you want to go out and research it. You can look right there and it'll tell you if they are currently listed as a cruelty-free company. And why would you buy cruelty-free why would you buy from a cruelty-free company? What does it mean for animal testing? Cruelty-free means that they do not test on animals. When they do test on animals, some of the tests that they do, one is that they use with rabbits, and one is called the Dre's eye test, and where they force the rabbit's eyes, they raise the animals just for testing, they force their eyes open, which they don't have eyelids, they don't have tear ducts, and they put the product or the chemical that they're introducing or would like to introduce into the new product into the rabbit's eyes. They leave it there to test for sensitivity, and a lot of the time the rabbits, they're in pain, they develop tumors, and then the animals are soon destroyed. This is one ad that in the past I would have been tempted if I had seen something like this. I may have purchased this product just based on advertisement alone. It just looked like something, if I didn't think about it, it would be fun and maybe I would buy it. This particular product is Revlon and it shows an eyeshadow, and before being tempted to try a product based on advertising, first check for cruelty-free status. You may actually be persuaded into saving your money for something more worthwhile. And it doesn't seem like a lot of money along the lines, but $16 and $30, that's, could definitely be used for something else. Another one is L'Oreal. Some of their products are still currently being tested on animals. This one is Revitalift Moisture Blur. I obviously was just another impulse buy. It doesn't really blur anything, or I could have saved my money on that too. I think that was $16. There are also other methods that, there are also other methods that companies, alternative methods that companies can use besides animal testing. And we can, as consumers, we can persuade them into becoming cruelty-free companies by demanding that in our products. And one of the ways that they could do is ulterior motives. There's ulterior testing that they could use from animal testing, and what is a human skin equivalent test, Epiderm and Episkin. They have both been scientifically validated and accepted to completely replace animal tests for skin corrosion and irritation. And we can just maybe persuade these companies to use these other tests that aren't hurtful and cruel to animals. And where I found this information is on www.hsi.org/issues/be-cruelty-free/facts/blinded.rabbits.html. And I've listed all the references and the websites where you can find more information about cruelty-free and the list of the products on the PowerPoint presentation that's been attached. And they do, if you look, there's plenty of products that you can choose that are listed as cruelty-free, so you know what brands to buy and what brands to look out for. And one of them that I like, if you still like to buy more luxury items and you don't mind spending a little money and just like a little bit of a better product, they always use all natural products. One of them is Avita Skincare. They have a full line of all natural products not tested on animals. There's the shampoo, the candles. All this goes to a good cause too. They sell their candles. It goes to benefit to make clean water for third world countries, which that's always nice to make a purchase that's good for other people, other companies. And then there's Paul Mitchell, which I like for shampoos, because I had a hard time when I started thinking about shampoos and conditioners. I usually buy whatever the stylist recommends or whatever's on hand. And when I started looking into companies, I was surprised to see a lot of the brands I already used are cruelty-free. Paul Mitchell is one of them, so that's a nice product to use. And I promised that you would all leave here with some free gifts. And the free gifts are some advice. 1. Cosmetic brands that use animal testing should and can be avoided through consumer awareness. Other means of testing is available and widely used by reputable brands. Animal testing in the cosmetics industry is cruel and can be easily avoided. Shop cruelty-free cosmetics. Find cruelty-free at leapingbunny.org or check labels. And I hope that this has persuaded you to look at the labeling and just think about cruelty-free when you're buying your household products, even as far as bleaches and detergents and cosmetics and everything like that. And I hope you all learned something, and thank you for listening.